What is up, gamers? Welcome to WIM Plays. Today we're gonna talk about Call of Duty Mobile. The game's been released for about a week now and everybody's already familiar about the basics regarding this game. It's an action shooter mobile game playable in different game modes such as Team Deathmatch and Battle Royale. Instead of talking about the mechanics and every detail regarding this game, I'll be sharing with you the major things I love and hate regarding Call of Duty Mobile. Let's start about what I hate and don't like about Call of Duty Mobile. Microtransactions. We all know that microtrans has always been the way of free-to-play games to make money. However, Call of Duty Mobile may have gone a little too far in terms of monetizing this. And in most situations, you'll find the items you'd like to be too expensive for a mobile game title. Although you can get free cosmetics and upgrades by simply progressing through the game, I feel like they're too generic and doesn't bring much impact into Call of Duty Mobile. The next one is that the game doesn't have a one true global server. Unlike PUBG Mobile, which seem to have refined their servers in the recent months, Call of Duty Mobile actually released the game in different versions depending on your region. To put it simple, if you're in Southeast Asia like me, you'll be downloading a version of the game through the Play Store or App Store that's meant for Southeast Asian players. This version of the game servers are hosted by Garena, a renowned server platform for PC and mobile games here in Asia. On the other hand, Western servers for the US and EU are directly hosted by Activision. What this means for players from Asia is that we won't be able to play with our friends in the US or EU since they have their own respective servers, and vice versa. Back in the days of PUBG Mobile, I'm used to playing with friends in the US and EU, and so I hate the game for doing this. It's not a big deal for everyone, but I guess Activision did this move because they know they have bad server handling in Asia more than anything else. Way too much customization, not for newbies. I say not for newbies because although I'm quite experienced in this matter when it comes to action games, I feel like the game may be too much of an information overload for newer players in the genre, especially that this is on a mobile platform, where people are used to the simplicity that similar games offers like Fortnite and PUBG. Now let's talk about what I love and like about Call of Duty Mobile. It's free to play. Obviously, it's a free game that isn't pay to win, much like PUBG Mobile. I talked about how the game is making money earlier, but that is only through aesthetics and has nothing to do with being a better player. You can certainly have tons of fun playing this game, even competitively, without spending a single dime. The graphics is way ahead of the game. Let me be honest, the game's overall visuals went beyond my expectations. I didn't attempt to play the OBT or open beta and closed beta for that matter because I wanted to experience the finished product with lower expectations in mind. As a fan of Call of Duty through the years, I expect the mobile version to be nothing like the original. However, this went beyond everything I expected. The game gives a very similar feel to Call of Duty in the Modern Warfare series more than anything else, and the Battle Royale mode is so seamless that they've taken all the best aspects from the best BR games out there and meshed it all up into one perfected mobile game BR. I know a lot of PUBG Mobile fans would disagree, but as someone who played PUBG since the Steam release up to the mobile version's release, let's face the reality here. This is simply a better BR experience on mobile on its release date. Which brings me to the overall gameplay experience and smoothness of the game. Normally, games with better graphics means losing on the performance category. But no, this game is so well optimized that even my phone that doesn't have a flagship level CPU can run it on the very high settings with minimal to unnoticeable lag and stutters. So if you're thinking twice because maybe your phone can't handle it, you're wrong. This game had thousands of hours of testing in CBT and OBT that they should have covered most of the bugs that you would normally find on newly released games that lacks more real-world testing. We're talking about Activision and Tencent here, not an indie game studio that came out of nowhere releasing an unstable and an unfinished product. Alright, that would be my real game review for what I love and hate about Call of Duty Mobile after the week 1 since release. Let us know what you think down below and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. My name is RA the Ninja Moves and I'll see you guys on the next one.